There's an action film, Operation Delta Force, Ernie Hudson, Jeff Fahey. I just want to see a movie, an action film with Ernie Hudson and Jeff Fahey, together in one movie. And that'd be pretty cool, pretty decent. It's also got Hal Holbrook in it and Frank Zagarino, and it's directed by Sam Furstenberg, who did American Ninja. And then we have this movie, Deadly Innocence. I only got this because it's a Quest Entertainment release. Not because it stars Mary Crosby, Andrew Stevens, and Amanda Wyss. And hold on a second, is that the same actress who played Tasha Yar? Like, I don't think, I don't know. I don't think it is. I gotta do my own research. It's driving me nuts. I need to see who Mary Crosby is. I do not think it's the same actress. Amanda Wyss, sort of. Andrew Stevens, I know who that is. Andrew Stevens was in The Terror Within 1 and 2. No, it's not the same actress. I'm thinking of somebody else. Yeah, of course. I was thinking of somebody completely different. Oh, she was in the Ice Pirates. Okay. The Ice Pirates. Well, she was in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, so she was in a Star Trek episode. That happens to anybody. Like, almost anybody, any actor you can think of in any movie was at least in, like, one episode of Star Trek, or one something of Star Trek. So, I guess she was in Tapeheads. Yeah, she was in Ice Pirates. That's probably what I remember her from. But, yeah, Mary Crosby. It's not Tasha Yar. What am I doing? And it's late. I don't know. It's like a feature-length VHS update. That's why. Deadly Innocence. I got it because it's Quest Entertainment release. And Quest Entertainment is a company that was only in Florida. Has only released, like, very limited copies of their movies. So I thought I'd snatch it up. Probably a piece of shit, but the same people who did The Night Brings Charlie. And they're very localized, I guess. So it's Deadly Innocence. Probably a shitty erotic thriller. You can tell it's cheap because look, there's not even a picture on the back. It's just a long, big, giant synopsis that I'm not going to read. I don't care to. And then we have Brown's Requiem, which I got because I saw the trailer. Look, might be good. Michael Rooker, Selma Blair. It's from the creator of LA Confidential, based on the novel by James Elroy, who wrote the novel LA Confidential, and it was like a nice meaty role for Michael Rooker to stretch his acting chops. She looked pretty decent. Crappy Photoshop fucking covers notwithstanding, but still looks pretty decent. So that's why I picked it up. Brown's Requiem. Then we have, I've been wanting to see this movie for a while, and that's Cold Heaven. It's got some good reviews. You can see by there. And of course, Pink Floyd The Wall cover ripoff. It stars Teresa Russell from Whore. Yep, she was in a movie called Whore. It was directed by Ken Russell. Yep, there's a movie called Whore out there, folks. And there's also a sequel. It's called Whore 2. And Mark Harmon's in it as well. And Nicholas Roeg directed this. And I guess it's like a thriller. And Talia Shire is also in this as well. And James Russo. So, yeah. Some good reviews. Like Rex Reed from the New York Observer said it was a rare find. A haunting, mysterious, romantic, and spiritual, and always riveting. I recommend it heartily. Mike Cacapopoli from WBAC Radio. Haunting, a wild and chilling psychological thriller. Jim Emerson from the Orange County Register. Come on, it's Orange County Register. What the fuck is that? Spellbinding, eerily effective, and Kathleen Carroll from the New York Daily News said it had earthy intensity. I don't believe this is on DVD either, so it was pretty cool to pick this up for cheap. Cold Heaven. And then we got only a handful more. I'm done with the VHS. And then everybody can go home. Curse of the Demon, which is a 50s movie, which is like one of the early controversial, like, I don't remember having some really good makeup effects for a 50s flick, but I haven't seen it in a long time. I thought it'd be worth to pick it up. Curse of the Demon. Of course, it is a dreaded, cursed, shitty, good times release, but, it works alright. And then here we have Contagion, which is like another killer virus flick, but this time directed by John Murawski, which that name sounds familiar. What did John Murawski did? What did John Murawski direct? Or wasn't the actor? That name sounds really familiar, but it's not coming to me. Bruce Boxleitner's in this, as well as Lin Shaye and Jeffrey Combs. So, basically, in the 21st century, terrorists have developed a new way to strike disease. Not only have they created a deadly level 4 Ebola virus, the first victim is the President of the United States, who's played by Bruce Boxleitner. The virus is particularly contagious and is spreading. If a cure cannot be found, the only chance for saving the world from an epidemic is for the army to destroy the hospital and the town where the victims, including the president, are currently contained. The clock is ticking as the doctors search for a cure, and the military seeks to annihilate them all in a race to stop the deadly path of the contagion. Can the spread and destruction be stopped before it's too late? So it's like Outbreak, but with the dude from Tron. That's about, I guess that's it, really. But I got it because I'm a sucker for virus movies. Here we have Nadine, which is an interesting movie. It's got Jeff Bridges and Kim Basinger, and it's a comedy. Jeff Bridges is in a comedy. I mean, Jeff Bridges in a comedy is not strange, but the type of character he plays kind of is. He's not the typical sort of Jeff Bridges character. Not the dude. So, directed by Robert Benton. And Jeff Bridges and Kim Basinger star in Robert Benton's high-spirited mix of comedy, action, and suspense about an Austin, Texas couple who are simultaneously wrestling with their failed marriage and the chance to strike it rich. One half of the couple is Nadine, played by Kim Basinger, who's not a sleazy photographer played by Jerry Stiller. They take new pictures of her, and the other half is her almost ex-husband, Vern, played by Jeff Bridges, a smooth-talking dreamer. When Nadine tries to get those pictures back, she stumbles upon photos of another kind, end-of-the-town villain, the local police, sadistic killers, and a financial opportunity of a lifetime. Now all Nadine and Vern have to do is survive. Co-starring Rip Torn and Gwen Verdon, here's a delightful whirlwind of misadventures and mix-ups about two folks who only want a little happiness, a little peace, and a lot of money. So, that's Nadine. And then here we have a curiosity piece I got. The Trouble With Spies. Got this because it's Donald Sutherland in a spy spoof. Yep. Same Donald Sutherland in a spy spoof. I mean, that's worth a watch alone. To see Donald Sutherland in a spy spoof. A comedy spy spoof with Donald Sutherland. Now, this is a cut box, so you can see it's just, I mean, usually don't buy these, but it was cheap, and this movie's not on DVD. I know it's not. It's produced and directed by Burt Kennedy, and it also has Ned Beatty in it as well. And yeah, I mean, just look at this picture. I mean, this is just, of all the actors you would see in a role like this, it's Donald Sutherland in a spy spoof. It is so crazy to see him in a role like this. So that's The Trouble With Spies. I'll definitely give this. This is definitely probably one of those movies that is going to be in What the Fuck month. Trouble With Spies. Like, what the fuck? Donald Sutherland in a spy spoof? Here we have Delta Force Commando with Fred Williamson and Bo Svensson. It's cheap. You see, buy the used sticker, $1. You know, and it's Delta Force Commando. I mean, why not? Fred Williamson, give it a look. Probably not much of anything, but, hey. Collector me gets pretty cheap. Here's something I want a lot. Fade to Black. Dennis Christopher. This is an Anchor Bay widescreen VHS. Now, yeah, the quality isn't the greatest on this. Cover scuffed and shit, but that's better than nothing, because this thing is extremely rare. Even this VHS is rare. I got this for really cheap. This VHS is more than some DVDs. You want to buy the DVD? You're going to pay at least $30 on eBay. You're going to pay more than that off Amazon, because the Anchor Bay release is out of print. Shout Factory, Scream Factory, get a hold of Fade to Black. This movie needs to be rediscovered by a lot of people. It's a very underrated movie. Really solid thriller. Cool idea. Great underrated performance of Dennis Christopher. And barely nobody's heard of it. It's hard because it's so hard to find. So, let's get this together. But anyway, this is the widescreen movie, so it's in widescreen on VHS. But Anchorbated did a good job remastering it. And yeah, I like Fade to Black. I think it's a classic film, and I'm really glad to at least have a copy of it in some format, no matter what the quality of it might be in terms of the case. And now the finale, The Exorcist, special edition, the 25th anniversary VHS. This has the Fear of God documentary on it. It's got, trailers and so forth. I got this because it was cheap, and I only have the version you've never seen on DVD. I don't have the original version. This is the original version of the film. And I thought it was pretty cool that it came with a little collector card here. Cool little collector card there. And I think I've already showed this before in another update, but I don't really care. So there you go. The Exorcist, classic. So, and this hopefully classic, entertaining VHS update, which is in multiple parts with a classic horror film of The Exorcist. And stay tuned for part 2, which will be the DVD Blu-ray update, in however many parts it might be. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.